It is the start of a new vlog. I'm actually been pretty proud of myself. I've been vlogging for the last 3 weeks in a row. So I'm on a good roll. So today we are back in Coronado. I'm actually not meeting Remy for once over here. Well, I actually just saw her real quick, but I'm meeting Hazel. So today is Hazel's content day, and I've actually never taken pictures of her like around Coronado. So I suggested it and she said yes, so let's go get some shots. Yeah, I gotta go get all my... Do you use like a physical planner? You don't?
I just use I can't.
I love it.
I just use my phone.
See, Hazel, maybe if you had this one. Should I?
Yeah.
I love all this. I freaking love mushrooms
God,
still.
yeah. Oh yeah, you and your mushrooms.
I do. I love
This is
mushrooms.
for my little niece.
These are so cute. Oh my gosh.
Oh, these are so cute.
No, I haven't been to the one in Little Italy in a while.
Yeah, we haven't been to that one.
It's a little later in the day after I took content with Hazel. Honestly, I came back home and I was a little sleepy. Like I'm just a little bit tired. I think I'm PMSing, so I took a nap. We had dinner, and right now my mom's running an errand, and I figure I can unbox a couple of goodies I've treated myself to. So the first one, let's do Ulta. I got some good stuff. So I grabbed a couple things. The reason why I placed the order in the first place, I did have intention, was because I needed false eyelashes. I just like having these on hand. These are my favorite ones. I've talked about these for, I feel like, for a while on here, especially on this channel. These are the Ardell Naked Lashes in the 424s. You can see they're just like really wispy and they're so comfortable. I did a makeup tutorial back in April, like for the wedding guest look, and I got myself like these really luscious lashes and I did not like them, and so then I put these on and I was so comfortable, and these are the ones I took to Rome with me. So comfortable. I felt so good. These are just like my true holy grail. I feel like I can either really do up my makeup or I can be really like chill with it. And so chill with it, I mean like more natural with it. I don't know why I said chill with it. That was weird. Maybe it's the evening. Maybe this wasn't a good idea. I meant natural. Like I can either get glammed up with these, or I can have like a more natural look, which I really enjoy doing too with these. So I did pick these up. Like again, like I said, I just like having them on hand. I can reuse these lashes up to like 3 to 4 times, especially if like I put them away nicely. So like this will probably last me like the next 2 months about. And then the next thing I got was a ColourPop Lippy pencil. Sorry, it's because I'm reading it. ColourPop Lippy pencil in the shade BFF2. This is what it looks like. This is my favorite lip liner of all time, and I currently have one right now. It's like this little and it's disgusting. So I was like, okay, it's just time to pick it up. I know I love this one. The shade, the packaging is actually different from the one I have, so they've done a repackaging, so I grabbed this. The next thing I grabbed was a new tanner. Obviously we are in the midst of summer. I am not a summer girl. I like barely survived this season, but I am trying to survive. And actually, considering I actually do have a decent color on me, like I know this is pretty pale, but this is a lot of color actually for myself. Like I don't go out in the sun that much, but I have gotten some color obviously in the last couple weeks. But I saw Mary Skinner talk about this. She did like a collaboration, no, she did like an ad or a post for them, and she's talked about them plenty of times. I just want to try because I love the one from Jergens. And when I was placing this Ulta order, I put in Jergens, and Ulta doesn't sell Jergens, so, and I usually buy it at Target. I just didn't know if it was at Ulta or not, but then this one popped up and I was like, oh, actually it's actually similar price. It smells really good. It's in the tropical scent, and it's from the fair to medium skin tones. That usually works best for me when I've tried like different tanners. I always get the fair to medium, because it's not that I want to be super tan, it's more like I just want to be even in things, and so that's why I usually use tanner. I think tonight I'm probably gonna use like my at-home, my IPL laser hair removal tonight, and then maybe I'll test this product over the weekend. I'll go ahead and do a video. Either I'll include it in this video or I'll do a separate. No, I'll just include it in this video. So we'll go over this more later in this video. The last thing I got was another recommendation from Mary Skinner. I saw her talking about the Alice Brooklyn perfumes, and so right now I am like in the search of finding just a new perfume. I feel like, especially like these last couple of years, I feel like I don't know what you would call it, like the scents that I'm into are like changing a little bit. I still love like a citrus fresh scent. I still love that kind of scent, but now I'm like looking for something a little bit like more musky, I'm realizing. Just something a little bit more intense. And now I realize too, like I want certain perfumes for the day and I want certain perfumes for the evening. So I just figure I kind of want to start trying different perfumes and then kind of just see what I like. And kind of go from there. So I kind of want to just keep buying like these little samples. See how they come with all these little samples? I kind of want to buy a couple of like these little sample booklets from different brands and just start testing them out. The one I really wanted to try was Sunfruit. Ooh, it has fresh fig, orange blossom, and vanilla. This is very summery. And the other one I've heard really good things about is Myth. This has a white musk, jasmine, and white cedarwood. Oh, that's different. See, and this is kind of like, I'm starting to really enjoy these kind of scents. Like it is musky and it's kind of smoky, and this is something that I would definitely want to wear in the evening. Oh, that smells really good. And then the other one I really wanted to try was the how do you pronounce it? Apres. I feel like I'm definitely saying that wrong. This has cedarwood, vanilla, and bourbon. This one smells like more woodsy, more like campfires. I like it. I don't know if I'm like obsessed with it, but like I said earlier, I feel like I'm PMSing, and I'm not gonna try these scents until probably after I'm done on my period, because anytime that I'm like about to start my period or I'm on my period, I feel like everything bothers me, and like everyone says like I have like the nose like of a German Shepherd. Like I can smell everything and I get headaches all the time and I get grossed out of things. So I kind of want to give these a fair shot. So I think I am going to do like I'll probably just do like a short video, but I'll probably update you, not in this vlog, probably the next vlog, of trying these scents out, because I want to try like a new scent out every day and I want to see how it wears. Again, just because I like it in here doesn't mean I'm going to like the way it wears on me, and I know that because today I put on a perfume while we were in the store and I liked it in the store. I sprayed it on myself and 5 minutes afterwards I did not like it. And like right now, I don't like it. Like it smells powdery to me. So again, I don't know if it's because I'm on my period, about to start my period, or I just didn't like the scent. So that's why I'm going to wait to test this out. But that is kind of like my mission this year for the rest of the year. Big goals, I know, right? But I want to test out different perfumes. So anyways, this was the first booklet I got, and then I think I want to place this for order in the next couple of weeks, and I'll just buy myself like another booklet. Another brand I want to try a lot of stuff from is by Fleur. I love the one I have right now, Father Figure. I still wear that one all the time. And then what's it called? What's this one called? And then the one I really love too is the Jo Malone Wood, Sage, and Sea Salt. And it's so funny because I still love this scent. Like I feel like this is a very fall scent to me, or like more like an evening scent. And so I want to try different Jo Malone perfumes too. I also want to try, I don't know if Jo Malone is considered a clean brand. I believe Fleur is a clean brand, so I kind of do want to test out other clean fragrances, because my mom sent me this thing about like how it messes with your hormones. So I'm trying to get cleaner on some stuff. I mean, I'm not like super picky on it, but I am kind of trying to go in that direction for something. So anyways, I'll probably get like little samples from Jo Malone and Fleur next. But anyways, the first one I got is the Alice Brooklyn ones, and actually I'm very excited to test these out. So that'll probably, I'm assuming that'll be in the next video, because I told myself I'm gonna wait, so we'll see. Okay, so the next package I got is from Book of the Month. I have decided that I'm going to start treating myself to a book of the month. I really like this membership. I think it's only like $16 every month, and you get to pick out a hardback book. My goal is to have like my own library, and I've talked about this before on here too. Like I love reading. I'm always reading, and I get a lot of my books from the library. And then I do treat myself to books every once in a while, but I feel like the books that I treat myself to, I end up donating majority of the time, because again, I don't really reread books a lot. If I feel like I'm going to reread the book, I will keep it, but that's like super rare. So again, majority of the time my books are always rotating, whether it's from the library, and then if I can get it at the library, then I'm using my Kindle, which I use majority of the time because I feel like I read faster on there. And then, like I said, the books that I do by myself, like unless there's like a sentimental reason like why I bought them or why I have them, I'm usually donating them. Like there's a big rotation. So with that said, I want to have a collection of books, like books that I don't want to ever donate. So with that said, I like book of the month because all the books look the same. So I'll show you guys right now. And I just feel like that's a really nice treat, like to myself, and even if you're interested in it. I've been like just enjoying receiving the books. So the very first book that I got when I signed up for the membership was by Abby Jimenez. I love Abby Jimenez. Abby Jimenez became one of my favorite authors last year. I still have 2 more books of hers that I'm going to be reading. It's like, what's the book called? So the next 2 books I have that I have not read by her are The Friend Zone and The Happy Ever playlist. I did go ahead and put them on my Kindle. They're on Kindle Unlimited. I started actually the Happy Ever After playlist, and I actually am into it. I just ended up getting a copy of Not in Love by Ali Hazelwood. And when you use your Libby app, I'll probably do like a whole video on like how I get my books. I feel like that would be kind of fun. Anyways, when I got this book on Libby, the app, I only have it for 7 days. So I'm going to be reading that the rest of this week, and then probably next week or the week after I'll jump back to Abby Jimenez. And I read this back in April and I loved it. I gave it 5 stars. It really is like the perfect beach read. I love the storyline, the characters in it, and I just love her writing. Like I devoured this book. I really think I finished this book like in 4 days, which that is pretty quick for me. It's like that meant that I was like into it. I could not put it down. So this was the first book that I got from Book of the Month. Then the second book I got was Honey. It's about like a 90s pop star. It says it is 1997 and Amber Young has received a life-changing call. It's a chance thousands of girls would die for, the opportunity to join girl group Cloud9 in Los Angeles and escape her small town. She quickly finds in the orbits of fellow rising stars Gwen Morris, a driven singer-dancer, and Wes Kingston, a member of the biggest boy band in the world, ETA. So I think it's kind of like it says it's a story, a coming-of-age story that follows the rise of pop star Amber Young as she navigates fame and self-discovery in the late 90s and early 2000s, which I grew up in I grew up in the 90s and obviously in the 2000s, and so I felt like this kind of gave like those like Britney Spears type of vibes. So anyways, I did pick this up. I have not read it yet. I do plan on reading it. And then the next book that I picked up, which I'm actually pretty excited for, is this one. So each month, I believe you're charged $16 at the end of every month, and that gets you the credit for next month. And then after you've gotten 3 boxes, the price stays at about $16. And then if you want to add on any other books, you can, and then they become like $10. So a hardback for $10, I feel like it's pretty good. And there's a ton of books on their site like that I want to add. A lot of books that I want to buy for the fall season coming up. So I'm actually pretty excited about that. So when you open the box, it says fiction forward, and then it came with a bookmark. It says friend, and then in the back it says welcome to the friend zone in a good way. So it's because I got in 3 boxes. And then here is the book. It's called The God of the Woods. It just actually looked really intriguing. It's actually not even something I feel like I would normally go for. It says when a teenager vanishes from her summer camp, 2 roads collide. Early morning, August 1975, a camp counselor discovers an empty bunk. Its occupant, Barbara Van Laar, has gone missing. Barbara isn't just any 13-year-old. She's the daughter of the family that owns the summer camp and employs most of the region's residents. And this isn't the first time a Van Laar child has disappeared. Barbara's older brother simply vanished 14 years ago, never to be found. So I feel like it's going to be kind of like a thriller mystery type of book. So that is the book that I picked. And like I said, I just like this little treat to myself. I actually don't have a lot of subscriptions right now. I've kind of done that on purpose. I've tried to like narrow down things I really like. Besides like Netflix and all that other stuff, like I really don't have any subscriptions that comes to the house. So this is really the only one that's reoccurring. And I love all the books because, well, first of all, the book covers are always really nicely. And then I love like the spine of the book right here has the book of the month, the title, and then in the back it says July 2024. This book says June 2024. As you can see, they all start to match. I think this is the one from April. Yeah, this is the April. So the only one I guess because the way like when I signed up I missed May, so kind of sad about that. But anyways, it starts from June. Well, April, June, and then July. So I like how it looks like all even, and then even like in the corners they're all even. And then when you take off the book sleeves, which this is something I feel like I would really enjoy like when I do finally have my library put together. See how nice the books are. The spine is just beautiful. Again, it has a little emblem, book of the month. Oh, and then in the corner in the front, that's when it says the month that it came out. So April 2024 with the little emblem. And they all look like that. So again, this one is the one from June. That's fine. So I feel like when I finally do have my library, I love the way this looks. And I'm someone that I like everything to be like aesthetic, and I like it to look really even and clean. I love when I'm looking at other people's libraries like online, like on TikTok, and everyone has like all the books I've ever read and different size paperbacks, like, and by color, and I think that is simply gorgeous. But to me, that's like really overwhelming for me personally and for like my household. So as much as like I love the book covers, like I would definitely still keep these something separate, but when I finally do have my own library, they're definitely going to be placed like this. Because that's just the way I personally like to look at it and would like to look at my collection. So like I said, this is kind of just a fun novelty gift to myself and a fun way for me to start a library. My dad has an at-home library where we buy him books. We buy him books from Easton Press, so they're really nice leather books. Like they're so beautiful. So it's always really cool to see like his collection grow, and like he's been growing it for the last, I don't know, I'm gonna say like 5-10 years. So he has a lot of books. So that inspired me to start my own collection. I feel like this is just something that I'll definitely treasure. I won't want to donate. I think they're all super beautiful. So that's been my treat to myself. And that's all I've gotten recently. I've been pretty good about like not shopping. We have a lot of stuff that we still want to do the house, and we obviously want to go on another trip at the end of the year. So I've been pretty good about not overbuying right now. Right now, honestly, I am just trying to work as much as I can and stay home when I can. So that's really about it. It is 8:16. Memo's on his way home. I'm going to unwind right now. I tried to start learning how to crochet. I want to show you guys proof that I have been crocheting. Here is my yarn and hair in my mouth. So here's my yarn. This was like a bookmark that I tried. I'm very new to this. Those are supposed to be like little flowers. Were they flowers or stars? I don't even know. Anyways, I'm very beginner at this, so I kind of wanted to start it up again. I feel like this is just like a fun, cozy hobby. I have been reading a lot, like a lot. I'll talk about books later, or maybe I'll make like a separate video on it. I kind of just don't know where to start, which I know I don't need somewhere to start really, but I've been wanting to start like making book vlogs or book videos. So that might be coming soon to my channel. But I also wanted to do an activity where I'm just like not looking at a screen, and I wanted to get my hands busy, so I took up crocheting. So I think I'm gonna start back at square one with crocheting and just start with a simple stitch, and I'm kind of just gonna practice on that for a while, because I felt like when I first started to try to learn how to crochet, I was learning different stitches and I would only practice a little bit, but now I'm like, okay, I just want to try one and keep going. So anyways, I think I'm gonna do that right now and then just unwind. Tomorrow is Thursday. We really don't have a lot going on. Surprise, surprise, we have to get Sylvester food, and then I have work to do here. Memo has work to do, so I think tomorrow's gonna be a chill day.
Minimum body minimum. You have selected pro.
It is Friday. Last time I vlogged was Wednesday. Not that you guys need a lesson in the week. It's Friday. We are clearly going to the Padre game. We invited our friends Jackie and Esther, and actually I had plans to go with Jackie this morning to breakfast, and then we got Padre tickets from Remy actually last minute, so we invited them and we're gonna go meet them. And I'm actually excited. We haven't been to a game like in a month or so, which actually this is a lot of games for us like in a month, but should be fun. It's Friday night. Let's go get some drinks. Thank you.